shouldn't know. I got secrets.
Good morning, Stephanie Kammerman, the Stock Whisperer, here with today's Daily Dark Pool Whisper for October 8th, 2019. We are going to start with the SPY. Yeah, it looks like we have a little bit of a dreaded H pattern, right? Or bear flag, whatever you want to call it, rounding and then to the downside. So today we'll only be bullish above 293.75 and we'll be bearish below 291. We did come 4 cents shy of this gap fill trade that was in yesterday's whisper. We'll see if we fill that in, but watch that 291. We did the first test already at 7 a.m. So watch for the second test of that. Let's go to the E-minis. All right, bearish below 29.20. We did come all the way down. Let's see, did we hit? Oh, almost my first target, 29.09.58. That's S2, just a little bit shy of that. Only going to be bullish above 29.42. Most of my bullish above levels for today are above the 8 exponential moving average. Not as many retracements. So let's go to the Russell. Now, the Russell is definitely one of the weaker guys. We're going to be bullish only above 149.20 and bearish below 147.50. The QQQs, bullish above 188.75 and bearish below 186.75. Let's go to the NASDAQ futures. Bullish above 77.60 and bearish below 76.75. And of course the Dow. Let's see where we are. The E-minis. We are going to be bearish below 26.250. We did come down and hit our first target, 2,200. Yeah, and I did, send this out earlier because I do know a lot of people do trade futures. Watch the second test now. So we hit the first target, we're bouncing, and this is going to be pretty big. Are we going to close below this 200 as well? So we came down, we bounced. Now the second test, that's when the big move happens. So watch for that on the YM. You can trade the DIA. I just always, and watch that 262 level. That's really big. It's just that I map out trades on the Dow futures because there's a lot more volume happening in that pre-market. So that's why I focus on that. All right, let's go to the oil futures. We're going to be bullish above 53.20 and we totally collapsed on that, and bearish below 52.25. This is early moving down. Let me just show you that. Excuse me. And I just want to go to a weekly chart as well. Okay, so you can see we're moving down inside that kind of triangle formation. And this was a buy zone. Right around this area, this $51. Yeah, every time we went down there recently, excuse me, buyers were there. However, how many buyers are going to be there? Yeah, usually when you keep testing, less and less buyers each time. So obviously if we can't hold that, we'll most likely quickly come down to this 50 level right there. So watch that for the oil futures. And we did get tons of prints on oil stocks yesterday. I sent out push notifications for Halliburton. Schlumberger had a lot of prints, and XOP, that's in my whisper. I'll go over that in a minute. We've been getting tons, which usually happens for a couple days, and then we do get a big move, so pay attention to that. Let's go to the gold futures. Gold futures, we're going to be bullish above 1512 and bearish below 1500. All right, now let's go to some individual stocks. AMD. Just be careful because earnings season is just around the corner. Okay, so be careful. Like AMD earnings are October. Let me just write this down. October 23rd. So if you're going to trade options, make sure that you do not pick that week. Watch the IV. Yeah, be very, very careful. Yeah, this week is good. So bullish above 29.20, bearish below 28.50. Let's go to Microsoft. And again, I'll just look up the earnings on that for you as well quickly. Yeah, earnings are October 23rd as well. Wow, that's going to be a big day. Let me just write that in here. Earnings. We're going to be bullish above 137.50 and bearish below 136.70. Now, Microsoft is not my favorite stock to trade. Yeah, it's actually on my do not trade list, but the volume is really big. I used to love it in the 90s, but I don't know. I don't do well with it, so I don't trade it. Don't try to conquer stuff that you don't do well with. I don't know. We want to do that. I get it, right? I'm going to get that money back that Microsoft owes me. No, go focus on something easier. However, if you love Microsoft and do well with Microsoft, this is a great whisper for you. So bullish above 137.50, bearish below 136.70. 138 is really a big level for swing trading. If we closed strong with really good volume, then there would be a great trade, but that's more of a swing. Let's go to USO. So USO tagged the 8 EMA. Yep, that was our first target, and then pull back. So today we're going to be bearish below 1080. Only going to be bullish above 11 for another tag of that 8 EMA again, but it's not looking too good. XOP, bullish above 2130 for a retracement trade. And we're going to be bearish below 2050. Now, this has had enormous prints, you guys. If they're done, we won't see any prints today. But if they're not, we'll see some more prints. And I'll post it out. And that just means they're not done entering. Yep, so I've been tiptoeing in. But really, 2050, if it closes weak today, yeah, that'll be uber bearish. Watch that 2050 level. 20 is a really big level as well. On the downside, we should get a bounce if we do go down there. So that's a great target. Let's go to gold, GLD. GLD, we're going to be bullish above 142.50. I like to clear this simple 30 moving average in orange. Yeah, we really need to clear above that, and we are going to be bearish below 141. We've had tons of prints on IAU recently, and GDX just doesn't have that much volume yet. We're in between them, so I prefer to trade GDX, but we have prints at 28.10, as you know from yesterday, 28.45. Like, we really need to break above this trend line on GDX. Yeah, for me to turn bullish again. We're just in between prints right now. So if we go below 27, I'll turn uber bearish. All right, but you can see this is kind of a no trading zone for me. Yeah, we're in between. So watch those levels and just be patient. JD. Yeah, JD got hit this morning. We are going to be bearish below 27.87. And I'm going to be bullish above 28.37 for a retracement. We came down to this 200 for the third time. Yeah, are we going to hold? If we cannot, I could see a nice move down to the 250 SMA if we cannot hold this. So watch that. JD's a little bit difficult to trade. It's not a beginner stock, by the way, so keep that in mind. TLT, bonds have had insane prints. Okay, it has not moved yet, which is good news. If you're not in it yet, you didn't miss the trade. We did move a little bit, actually. We had prints at 143.68, 143.70. 144 recently, and we are above all those. If you're not in this trade, watch the 146 level, bullish above. If we do go down and start to go below 144, bearish below that today. Let's go to Apple. Apple's got some pre-market volume. Not really crazy about where it's sitting on the daily chart, but if it breaks below the 4 EMA, then there's a trade down to the 8. But it's, there's going to be support here. It really needs to break below that for a bigger trade, or break above here for a bigger trade to the upside. So bullish above 227.75, bearish below 225. There you have it. Those are your whispers for the day for October 8th. Until next time, happy trading, everybody.
That's my secret. Gonna keep it my secret. My secret.